Mauricio.
Yes.
Where are you from, and just present yourself.
Okay, my name is Mauricio Wiater and I'm from Uruguay. I was born in Montevideo, Uruguay.
You came here alone?
No, I came with my son, Kai Wiater, and I have another daughter, Camila. She lives in Netherlands, in Rotterdam. My son will move to Stockholm, and I have my wife.
So, why you came here?
I came here looking to know my roots, because my grandparents were born here in the area. My grandma born in Nowogród in 1901, and my grandfather somewhere between Ostrov, Gokli, Serwin, in the area, and around 906 and 908, and they both left together in 1929.
What about Łomża?
Łomża, well, I know they get the passport there, and I know that they were much involved about the Łomża because it was the most important town in the area. And of course, my grandparents were not isolated. My grandmother had like 4 or 5 brothers and sisters, and her parents, they all perished during the Holocaust, were killed during the Holocaust. And from this side of my grandfather, I know that my grandfather was killed in Treblinka in 1942, and then there may have been more brothers and sisters. That's what I'm searching for. That's what I'm looking for.
But you are also related a little bit, maybe you don't know, about with Białystok.
Maybe because among some of the part of my family that went to South America, and I checked the records of the boats, and yeah, some of them declared that they came from Ostrov, some of them declared like they were from Białystok, so they have some connection. I still need to find those connections. They may have been living here, working here, trading here, so yeah.
Why it's so important to come here for you?
Well, I like history very much. I study history, and one thing is first to see that history is something more than just what is written in books or what you can see in movies. It's something that actually really happens and affects you. I know my grandmother, she lives in Nowogród, and I mean that in the First World War, they all were expelled from, most of them were expelled from Nowogród, probably moved to Łomża. Also my grandfather, I know that he lives everything but a quiet childhood because of the First World War, then the war against the Soviet Union, the independence wars in Poland. Besides, you know, the problems with the Jewish, you know, with Russians, with the Germans, with the nationalist Polish. So that's it. That's a reason of interest. But then also there is a personal interest. You know, it's like you know, it's certain age that you know that certain things you do. I mean, you know that you project in your kids and your sons. You know what's going on in the future. So I guess that my grandparents did so. So I think it's my compromise, like you know, with the effort they did, and you know, all what they suffered, all what they went through, you know, just moving all around to the other side of the world at this time. You know, it's like my duty is to rescue them from oblivion, you know, just you know, to tell my kids and probably my grandkids, you know, that there was my grandmother, there was my grandfather, that they worked, they suffered here, they had family, they lost family here, and they left everything behind. And thanks to that is the life I have and the life I'm living. So yeah, my grandfather in 1929 declared he was a tailor. So I may be the 3rd generation of tailoring.
So I also tailor textile business.
I'm in textile business. I'm more in industrial textile business, like many Jewish. But no, I started to study history. That was